The intelligence is clear. We have to act.
Here is a question that makes NATO generals uncomfortable. If you remove the United States from the equation, which country has the strongest military in the alliance? Most people say Germany. Some say France. Some say the UK. They are all wrong. And the correct answer explains why the entire global security order is quietly shifting in ways that Washington, Berlin, and Paris don't want to admit publicly. Before we answer that question, we need to agree on what military strength actually means in 2026. Because this is where most people go wrong. Raw numbers matter. Troops, tanks, aircraft. But they don't tell the whole story. A military with 1 million soldiers but no combat experience is very different from a force that has been fighting real wars for the past decade. So we look at 4 things: personnel and equipment, combat experience, domestic defense production, meaning can you keep fighting if someone cuts off your weapon supply, and technological modernization. Are you building the weapons of tomorrow or still buying the weapons of yesterday? When you apply all 4 criteria to NATO members, one country stands out, and it is not who you expect. Let's start with the raw numbers because they are already surprising. According to the 2026 Global Firepower Index, Turkey ranks 9th out of 145 countries in overall military strength, placing it firmly in the top 10 most powerful militaries on Earth. Turkey has risen 3 places from last year to reach 8th place globally, and has climbed to 3rd place among NATO countries specifically. The Turkish Armed Forces are the 2nd largest standing military force in NATO, after the United States Armed Forces. Think about what that means. Second only to America. Ahead of Germany. Ahead of France. Ahead of the United Kingdom. Active military personnel stand at around 550,000, encompassing Army, Air, and Naval forces. The land forces maintain the largest troop presence alongside a robust inventory of armored vehicles. The Turkish army operates around 2,284 tanks, one of the strongest armored forces in the entire region. The defense budget in 2026 is estimated at approximately $51.4 billion. $51 billion. For context, Germany's defense budget is around $90 billion. But Germany has been building from near zero after decades of underinvestment. Turkey has been spending and fighting consistently for 20 years. Numbers alone don't win wars. Experience does. And this is where Turkey separates itself from every other European NATO member. Turkey has sustained one of the highest levels of military activity among NATO states over the past, frequent joint drills in the Aegean, Mediterranean, and Black Sea regions. Its forces are trained, tested, and rapidly deployable across multiple terrain types, giving it a decisive advantage over more static militaries. When was the last time Germany fought a real war? Or France outside of Africa? Or the UK outside of a US-led coalition? Turkey has been fighting continuously. In mountains. In deserts. The countries most affected by the military crisis in Europe are Germany, the United Kingdom, and Greece. Atlas Cloud. Germany cannot find soldiers. The UK is shrinking its army. France is stretched thin across multiple theaters. And Turkey is expanding. But the most important factor is what Turkey has built at home. Because here's the question that matters most in modern warfare. If your supplier cuts you off, can you keep fighting? America got Turkey kicked out of the F-35 program. CAATSA sanctions were imposed for buying the Russian S-400. Washington blocked Patriot missile sales. Turkey's response was not to beg. Turkey's response was to build. With the support and leadership of the Presidency of Defense Industries, indigenous production and technological advancements have enhanced Turkey's military capacity. The Air Force operates nearly 250 combat aircraft, including the indigenous National Combat Aircraft KAAN, fulfilling air superiority and operational support roles. Turkey's missile arsenal has also evolved in diversity and sophistication, with various ballistic and cruise missiles produced by Roketsan forming a cornerstone of regional deterrence. And then there are the drones. The weapon that has redefined modern warfare. Bayraktar TB2 destroyed Russian-made air defense systems in Libya, Syria, and Azerbaijan. It changed the outcome of a war in Nagorno-Karabakh in 44 days. A weapon that cost $5 million defeated systems that cost $100 million. Then came TB3, carrier-capable, stealthier, more capable. Then KIZILELMA, an unmanned combat jet that can engage enemy fighters. And behind all of it, KAAN, Turkey's fifth-generation fighter, currently in flight testing. Modernization priorities are focused on the Century of Turkey initiative, which emphasizes the transition to an all-indigenous inventory and the expansion of autonomous platforms across land, sea, and air domains. All-indigenous. Every weapon. Built in Turkey. Sold by Turkey. And increasingly, feared by Turkey's adversaries. Here is the uncomfortable truth that European capitals are starting to whisper privately. America under Trump has made clear that NATO cannot rely on automatic US protection. Europe needs to defend itself. And when European leaders look at who actually has the military capacity to contribute meaningfully right now, the answer keeps coming back to Turkey. A researcher at CETA made the following comment. With its deterrence and military power, Turkey is among the leading countries within NATO. Turkey's capacity has far exceeded that of other continental European countries. Continental Europe has realized that if it wants to ensure its security, it cannot rely on the United States alone. It should also establish good relations with Turkey and benefit from the capabilities of the Turkish military. Turkey controls the Bosphorus and Dardanelles Straits, the only naval passage between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean. Turkey has the largest deployable ground force in Europe. Turkey has combat-proven drone technology that European militaries are desperately trying to acquire or replicate. And Turkey knows exactly what leverage this gives it. The Eurofighter deal with Germany. The potential F-16 upgrades. The Cyper missile cooperation discussions. Turkey is not asking for a seat at the table anymore. Turkey is the table. Let's go back to the original question. If you remove the United States from NATO, who has the strongest military? Ninth globally. Second in NATO by size. Most combat-experienced European force. Most advanced indigenous drone program in the alliance. A growing fifth-generation fighter. A fully operational layered air defense system. And a defense industry that has gone from 20% domestic production in 2002 to over 80% today. The answer is Turkey. And it is not particularly close. What does this mean for NATO? It means the alliance's center of gravity is quietly shifting south and east. It means Ankara has leverage it has never had before. And it means the old assumption that NATO's European strength flows from Berlin, Paris, and London is simply no longer accurate. The question is not whether Turkey is NATO's strongest European military. The question is what Turkey will do with that position. Can Turkey replace America as NATO's backbone? Comment below. I want to know what you think. Subscribe now. Next week I'm covering the drone war nobody is talking about, and why Turkey is already winning it.